Alright, this is a, a one-man effort against Fort Operating Base, Pirate Stronghold. It's a Blood Raider. I've tried it a few times now, most successfully. My problem last time was that it was a full Omen cruiser spawn as a defense fleet, and it was just too much for my guys, and I lost a geddon. And this is my second attempt at this same FOB. Fine-tuning my technique. I like learning new things all the time, so slowly getting better at this, more efficient. I have a stabber with an oversized micro warp drive ready to warp in on my pod. Currently looking at the pod right now. It's being drained and webbed and sensor damped by the FOB right now. And I got within 100 clicks. I could get 0, but whatever. Now the capacitor on an upwell, if anybody's attempted to use the modules, not only drain rapidly, but take a heck of a long time to regenerate. So see that yellow targeting bracket? That means it's really low on capacitor and is fitfully using a sensor dampener, which will keep its battery drained completely. Now a pod won't spawn defenders, but if there are defenders on field, they will go after pods. So this, I have my medical clone bay in system, so if anything goes wrong, and I don't have anything in, anything goes wrong, I can just respawn and, if need be, drain the capacitor again of the the FOB. Okay, so I'm just setting up my stabber right now. Lost it in an accident. Warped to the wrong spot. Let's just get everything ready on that one. Now, normally, I can scan down. I've got a cloaky hauler above one of the belts, planet 7, and I'm in range of both planet 2 and planet 8. So I've got everything within scan range of the FOB's miners, but they've fled the field for some reason. And I haven't seen a hauler yet for the retrievers, which is awesome, but mostly you'll get ventures and a bestower, which will spawn a defense fleet of unfunny proportions, and you'll have a bit of a heck of a time dealing with it. Because if you dump your sentry drones in the wrong spot on the FOB and start micro jump driving away, if the hauler comes anywhere close to those drones that are attacking the FOB, it'll just spawn the reinforcement waves, and the reinforcement waves, unlike the defense fleet, the reinforcement waves will destroy your drones. So, yay for having retrievers. Good luck for me. Bad luck for the tutorial, because you won't actually see me being careful about it. I will by default be careful. First of all, I warped in. The first thing I did was warp to 0. Warp to 0. And I had a Drake with warp core stabs and a Higg's anchor, and it made me warp her really slowly. So it enabled me to get a bookmark. It was, I think that's the one. Yeah, the FOB. It was, it's a decent distance from it, at least 1,500 clicks, and that won't draw aggro from any rat defenders. Okay, so once you've got Drake, and it warps to 0, stab, whatever, get it the hell off there. Dock up, you don't need it anymore. It's a great little ship for that. I'll show you my setup for that. There it is. Simulate fit. Nothing fancy. The smart bombs are just for low sec silliness. If I ever feel like getting -10 security status. Alright, so there it is. Really simple. Nothing major. Just warp, but you know, do the warp and get your bookmark set up while you're in warp. And as soon as you see the FOB on overview, hit enter, and you should have a decent bookmark to warp in your guys, and you'll be safe. 1500 kilometers plus, and you'll escape the you won't draw aggro. Okay, so that down. I currently have a stabber. Getting it up right now, actually. There we go. And make sure I've got everything. Yada yada. Got a bunch of junk in my items base. It's slowing me down. Fitting the ship. There we go. Alright, that'll do it. Alright. Watch that sucker. Now, stabber is essential in the next step after the Drake in getting an appropriate bookmark. Now, I used to think the nadir just below the FOB, I can avoid the hauler spawns, but it's just you've just got to tailor it for each situation. I'm lucky right now we don't have a hauler, but you've got to make it so you've got to find the haulers. I mean the miners. Where are the miners? Are they in any of the belts? Hopefully they're just in one. And if you can get a cloaky guy watching them and looking for the hauler and maintaining where on the FOB it's going to warp back in and dock. It'll undock. It will undock from here. So you can't dump your drones here or it'll spawn the reinforcement wave, which will aggro the drones. The defense fleet, luckily, doesn't care about drones. So I used to have it below and it'd come up below, but yeah, sometimes you can have like planet, I think 7, yeah, planet 7, it'll warp in and you'll be close enough at 20 clicks off for optimal. Just if it, you know, the hauler does kind of dally around this area, so it'll trigger a reinforcement wave. And yeah, it's just gotta be, yeah, you just gotta be lucky and not having a ridiculous spawn. Like sometimes you can have tons of people all around. Like you could have a miner in the asteroid over here, you got one over there, one over here, and it gets annoying as hell. I'm lucky in the retrievers and no haulers, so yay me. But I've determined that the best point of entry for my guys is from that direction, and that'll prevent anything from any hauler from getting close to me, my drones, and spawning the reinforcement wave. That's the most important part. Otherwise, all this is a waste of time. Alright. So, by now, the poor FOB's capacitor is completely drained. Close this out. And do another scan. There's nowhere to be seen retrievers, which is awesome. Okay, close this out. All right. Geddons. And I've got to remember to use the improved mind flip. Okay. So, the plan is to get back to my temp spot, or to it. Spawn the aggro wave with my scout, the stabber. And that'll happen within 350 clicks of the FOB. And as soon as that happens, keep wanting to drain the battery on that sucker. Can stand to lose that. Alright, so let's get myself orbiting real quick. Here they come. Go, go, go. Okay, they're gonna work on me. Get up to speed, little buddy. Go, go, go. Okay, I should be... We've got an Omen, Augur, Omen, Arbitrator, Omen, Arbitrator? Where's the crew? There's got to be a tackle crew. Come on, whoop. Okay, so the FOB's been draining me again. It won't last long. Oh, and an Arbitrator's after me. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okie doke then. How annoying. Oh, kaboot. Okay. Well, it's drained a bit. But what the heck? This is an interesting one, huh? Okay. Alright. So they're gonna go after my stabber, which is perfectly fucking fine. Excuse my language. Okay. So, the stabber is perfectly safe, and drawing the attention of this, what looks like a very pitiful spawn. I might get more when I warp my guys closer. Possible. Any sign of it? I don't think I'd see any sign of that tree. Oh, there. No. No. Nothing. No miners. Good to ignore that one. Alright. So, to within. And let this sucker drain again. If I can get some more capacitor drainage while these guys are occupied, hopefully. Hello, frozen corpse. Oh, great. Arbitrator tries to attack me. Awesome. That's great. Hey, what? I don't think I'm having much luck here draining the capacitor anymore. Wow, they are not liking me. Alright. Okay.